We want to get back to that breaking news we told you about at the top of the newscast. Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nocco right now giving an update on the search for this dangerous suspect we talked about near State Road 52. Let's listen in.
Identifies who the suspect is and tells the deputies that he has a gun, he's armed, and that he told her he's going to shoot it out with law enforcement. The suspect we're looking for right now, his name is Brandon James Gogans. His date of birth is 11/18/85. He's 6'3", 170, blonde hair and strawberry blonde hair. And I can tell you, we have identified him. We saw him out there when this first started. Canines out there tracking. Our helicopters, I want to thank Hillsborough Sheriff's Office for sending their helicopter. We did a reverse 911. We're asking everybody in the community, just stay inside, don't go out. And I can tell you right now, we have a lot of resources. We are going to catch this individual. If he's threatening to shoot one of us in law enforcement, he will harm anybody. He does have a record. He has identified himself with a white supremacist group. So we take this very, very seriously. And I can tell our citizens, Pasco Sheriff's is out here. We are not going to give up in this hunt for this individual.
How concerned are you right now that this is going to end badly?
I can tell you, I'd ask people at home to say a prayer. Say a prayer. We want this to end peacefully, but it's going to end on the terms that he will determine our actions. If he wants to shoot out with us, I promise you, it's not going to end well for him. But I keep asking our citizens, please say a prayer. This guy says he's going to shoot law enforcement. He wants to shoot out with us. We want a peaceful resolution, but his actions will determine our actions, and I tell you, we will win in this one.
Sheriff, can you describe the terrain out there? I mean, he could be hiding behind any tree. Your guys got to be super careful, especially going through buildings, trees. He can get the drop on you at any moment.
Yeah, right out there. It's a wooded area. It's a swampy area. We have numerous canines being deployed. We're bringing in fresh canines. We have SWAT team involved. We have trackers involved. So he's hunkered down somewhere in there, we believe. As I said, we've already identified and found some of his clothing. As I said, this is one of those situations. It's tough for law enforcement. We're trying to track him down, but obviously at 5 o'clock during rush hour, we're stuffing our citizens, but we want to make sure they're safe. And it's unfortunate we have to shut down this road, but at the same time, if God forbid there is a shootout, we don't want any citizens to be put in harm's way.
You hit on this before. Talk about how dangerous of an individual this is.
Yeah, you know, I can tell you, his girlfriend who was in the car with him said that he has a gun. We found an empty holster in there. We know that, you know, we take this very seriously. He's been involved with a lot of crime. He's identified himself with a white supremacist group. This is an individual that, you know, he's been through the system. So I don't know what's going through his mind right now, but I can tell you, we are taking it very seriously. We put everything out there, and I can tell you, our deputies, we have every valuable resource we have out here to handle this situation.
How far did the pursuit last? Do you know where it picked up and where it ended?
It went from Moon Lake and it stopped at Hayes Road. Hayes Road, we shut it down, so it wasn't that much further, where he made a left to go northbound into Safety Town.
So you have reason to believe he's still in this area?
Oh yeah, I can tell you, I thank God that we have outstanding members in the Sheriff's Office. Within a moment's notice, we had units coming from all over the place. We set up a perimeter very quickly. We had numerous canine here very quickly, and they actually saw him. So we believe that because of our response, because of our resources that are out here, and you know what, we may be out here for a lot longer throughout the night, but we're going to find this individual.
Is the girl being charged, or is anything going on with her?
That's part of the investigation right now. Our main priority is to find him, but I can tell you we do have forensics out here. We do have investigators talking to her, but our main priority is to hunt him down.
Can you spell Gogans?
Gogans is G-O-G-G-I-N-S, Brandon, B-R-A-N-D-O-N. But I can put it out there right now. We have a manhunt. Pasco Sheriff's Office is on it. We have the resources, and we're going to keep hunting this individual down.
If you had a message for him, what would it be?
I can tell you right now, we found his cell phone. But if there's anybody, if he picked up a phone, if he had something we don't know about, turn yourself in peacefully. It's better that you just come into us and work with us. Nobody wants a shootout. Nobody wants violence. But at the same time our army's much bigger than yours. You're by yourself. We have a lot of deputies out here.
And the holster is for just a handgun, so he could have an assault rifle.
We don't know what else he may have, but we do know that we believe he has a handgun.
How many like officers or deputies you think are out here roughly right now?
A lot. I don't give you a number. At least 30 to 40. All right. Thank you all very much.
You were just listening there to Pasco County Sheriff Chris Nocco briefing the media on the manhunt currently underway in the woods right off of State Road 52. Massive road closures in that area as a result of this manhunt. They consider this suspect, Brandon Gogans, armed and dangerous. They're confident he is in that area.